Hi everyone. What if I told you there is a simple formula to write any invitation letter in just 5 minutes? In this video, I'll teach you how to write formal and informal invitation letter step by step with sample and also provide you a bundle of vocabularies that you can use in invitation writing and score perfect full marks. You are highly encouraged to memorize the structure and format of this invitation letter. Do you remember the sentence structure I have used here? It is used in rules and regulation writing. If you have not watched the video yet, you can click the link given in the description box. Let's get started. Today, we'll divide the invitation letter into two, formal and informal. This is the format of formal invitation letter. First, the sender's address, that is your address, and then date. You have to be very careful here. If the date is 26th April, then the date of the invitation letter should be 10th or 11th or any date prior to 26. And then receiver's address. Here, receiver's address is only needed in formal writing. Then the salutation part. Here salutations means how do you address the person who is getting this invitation letter. So you can write dear sir, dear ma'am, respected sir, respected ma'am, dear uncle, dear aunt, or anything. Your relationship decides what will be the salutations here. And then the most important part is body. Here in the body, we'll have minimum 2 paragraphs. First paragraph about the main event, what is going to happen and where. And in the second paragraph, we are going to give further information regarding the program or the event. And finally, the closing line, or we can also say subscriptions. Let's have one example from Essay 2081. It was asked in question number 6. Here is the questions and you can see the clues given there as well. On the basis of the given clues, now we have to compose one formal invitation letter. Let's write Kathmandu, Nepal. Now the date. Since the event is going to happen on 26th April, we are going to write the date here 10th April. Since this is a formal invitation letter, let's write the receiver's name and address. Receiver's name and address, Arun Rai, Bhaktapur. Now, let's write the subject. This is an optional part. Here, I am going to write this invitation to my sister's wedding. Now, it's time for the salutations. Dear Arun, give a comma, and then leave one line. And now, let's start the main body part. The first line should show your excitement and how you are feeling to invite him or her. Let's start. I'm delighted to share with you the joyful news that my sister is getting married. See how excited the speaker is here? Now you have to mention when the wedding ceremony is going to happen and where. The wedding ceremony will be held on 26th April 2025 at our own residence. Here, you need to be very careful. If it says Sampati Palace, then you need to mention the name of Sampati Palace and the address where the location is situated. So, Venu here means the place. On this special occasion, our entire family warmly welcomes you to join us and grace the ceremony with your presence. Now, let's move to the second paragraph. In second paragraph, you need to give further information and details. Please note that no gifts are expected. Your presence and blessings are valuable to the bride and the groom. A wedding party will follow the ceremony. Now you need to show your anticipation here. Anticipation means show that how much excited you are to celebrate the program together. We sincerely look forward to celebrating the ceremony together. Kindly RSVP at your earliest convenience to dash at the number. Here, RSVP is a French phrase which means kindly respond. नेपाली इन्भिटेसन कार्डमा पनि हामी कार्डको लास्टमा दिएका हुन्छ असमर्थताको लागि मात्र भनेर कसैको नाम र फोन नम्बर दिएको हुन्छ। यदि तपाईँ त्यो सेरेमनी अटेन्ड गर्न सक्नुहुन्न भने टाइमली इन्फर्म गरिदिनुहोस् भनेको हो। त्यही नै हो RSVP. The closing time, the signature, write yours sincerely, write your name and signature. Now, let's learn about some common expressions and the phrases that we can use in formal invitation letter writing. Time for informal invitation letter. For the informal invitation letter, all the format is same like that of the formal letter except the receiver's address. Here it is not mandatory for you to write the receiver address and the subject. In this informal letter, the language is quite different from that of the formal invitation writing. Here the language is free and flexible. Kathmandu, 22nd August 2025. Dear Anu, I'm excited to let you know that I'll be celebrating my 16th birthday on 1st September 2025, and it wouldn't be the same without you. The party will be held at Excel Cottage, Bhaktapur at 5 p.m. onwards. So in the second paragraph, we are going to give more information and details about the program, about the birthday celebrations. There will be a lot of fun, joy, games, and cakes. Come and join me to make this day extra special. Your presence will mean a lot to me. Please let me know if you can come. So here, instead of kindly RSVP, the sender has said in a friendly way to let him know if she can join him or not. Can't wait to celebrate together. This is the anticipation part. Now the closing line, your friend, Ronis. There are some other common phrases that we can use in informal invitation letter. Some of them are given here. It's time for the exam survival tips. यो exam survival tips त्यो नानी बाबुहरूको लागि डिजाइन गरिएको हो जो नानी बाबुहरू चाहिँ जति पढेको भने एक्जाम हलभित्र जानु भएपछि चाहिँ नर्भस हुनुहुन्छ पढेको सबै बिर्सिनुहुन्छ ब्ल्याङ्क हुन्छ भने ती नानी बाबुहरूले आफ्टर सम रिल्याक्सिङ वर्क दे क्यान फलो दिस स्टेप्स. नम्बर 1, फर्मेट याद गर्नै पर्यो. सेन्डर्स एड्रेस, डेट, स्यालुटेसन, बडी, कन्क्लुजन सक्यो. यति भयो भने भइहाल्यो. नम्बर 2, कसलाई लेख्ने भनेर क्वेसन्समा नै लेखेको हुन्छ. जस्तो राइट अ लेटर टु यर फ्रेन्ड, or राइट अ लेटर टु यर ब्रदर, or राइट अ लेटर टु यर टिचर, डियर ड्यास अथवा रेस्पेक्टेड ड्यास भनेर लेखिहाल्ने. डेट लेखिहाल्नु हुन्छ. अनि अघि जुन फ्रेजेसहरू मैले दिएको थिएँ ती फ्रेजेस मध्येमा कम्तीमा पनि 2टा फ्रेज चाहिँ याद गर्नुहोस्. फर्मलबाट 2टा, इनफर्मलबाट 2टा याद गर्नु भने फर्स्ट सेन्टेन्स त्यो फ्रेज लगाएर तपाईँले स्टार्ट गर्ने बित्तिकै तपाईँको स्टार्टिङ चाहिँ पावरफुल हुन्छ. सो अ गुड बिगिनिङ इज हाफ एन्डिङ. तपाईँको फर्स्ट सेन्टेन्स राम्रो फ्रेजले स्टार्ट भएको छ भने इट विल गिभ अ गुड इम्प्रेसन टु द एक्जामिनर. अर्को इम्पोर्टेन्ट कुरा तपाईँको सेन्टेन्सहरूलाई सर्ट एन्ड स्विट राख्नुहोस्. I'm excited to let you know that I'm going to celebrate my birthday on 1st May. भन्ने सेन्टेन्सलाई ब्रेक गरेर 2टा बनाउनुहोस्. यसलाई कसरी ब्रेक गर्ने त? I am excited to invite you. Full stop. I am going to celebrate my birthday on 1st May. Full stop. हेर्नुहोस् त एउटा सेन्टेन्सलाई ब्रेक गरेर सानो सानो 2टा पार्ट बनाए. and stick to the word limit. Questions मा लेखेको हुन्छ minimum 100 word or minimum 150. भनेपछि त्यतिमै लेख्नुस्. Use polite terms. Instead of directly saying, call me if you can come or not, भन्नुको सट्टा, please call me if you can come or not. हेर्नुस् त please राख्ने बित्तिकै तपाईँको tone change हुन्छ. यति त हामी गर्न सक्छौँ. And don't forget to mention date, time, and venue or place. Venue here means place. So, तपाईले कुन चाहिँ तपाईले केहीको इन्भिटेसन गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ नि कहाँ कहिले कति बेर भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ लेख्न नबिर्सिनु होला. यति कुरा तपाईले आफ्नो इन्भिटेसन लेटरमा मेन्सन गर्नुभयो भने तपाईलाई मार्क्स स्कोर गर्नलाई गाह्रो हुँदैन र तपाईको एन्सर सेट ब्ल्याङ्क पनि जाँदैन. अरू यस्तै राइटिङ, ग्रामर र पोइट्रीको एक्सप्लेनेसन र एक्सर्साइजको भिडियो हेर्न मन छ भने मेरो च्यानलभित्र गएर हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. Glad that you stayed till the end. Keep learning, keep excelling. See you in the next video.